Yo, what's up? Luna, introduce the video. Do it now. Do it now.
Smokey, who
What?
the fuck is Laura? I'm Luna, bitch. Get it right or get lost. Let's start this shit already.
Okay, Luna, please introduce the video. Luna.
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh my god.
But don't push your luck,
I should just
Smokey.
restart the video.
Here's the damn video.
Luna, introduce the YouTube video we're about to make right now.
Alright, you impatient twat.
What?
Brace yourselves for the biggest fucking YouTube video of all time. Let's get this shit rolling.
Luna, what is the video about that we're recording right now?
We're dishing out the
There
final
we
update of
go.
our Path of Exile 3.22 SSF Boneshatter Slayer build. You blind fuck.
What?
Get with it.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna banish the AI to the manager. Sorry about that, guys. I should probably re-record this, huh? Alright. Well, hello everyone. It's me again. Today I have another video. Sorry about the lack of videos recently. I really want to make more videos, but like between like my job and like streaming more recently, I haven't had the time to make as many updates as I would like. But yeah, this is like the end of week 1 for this build. I've been playing this build for, not as much as I would have liked. Let's see my played. I've been playing this for like 2 days, 11 hours. It was like 60 hours played. And I think this is like basically as good as this build's gonna get for me, or for however much I want to invest into it. So today I kind of wanted to make like a final update type of video. So it's gonna be my final update for Boneshatter Slayer in 3.22 SSF. And I guess to start things off, I'll just run an Uber Elder so you guys can see how it performs in like quote unquote end game content. And then I'll break down several things in the build. And I'll talk about, everything, progression and tree and everything. And then, of course, the PoE for this will be included in the description of the video. So let's go ahead and, pop in a Uber Elder. I actually got very lucky. I got only 5 frags and I got 4 of them that were the ones I needed. So yeah, we'll just run this. Wait, you don't have to, never mind. You don't have to do the things for, yeah. Okay. Turn the volume up for you guys. Oh fuck. Wait, it should be playing through a headphone. I forgot to restart my game. That's awkward. Is it awkward if I restart my game? God, this is such a shit show of a video. No, don't look, guys, don't look. Not a furry. Not a furry, guys. Don't look. Don't look. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, for some reason when I plug in my headphones, it doesn't automatically give me the sound option. So I'm just like muted until I like restart my game. And then I have to like go here and like make sure it's on headphones. But yeah, let's get the music going on. Cool. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Not a furry. Anyway. Yeah, Uber Elder. So the build's been going pretty good. Like bossing feels pretty good on this. My stats right now is roughly like 5 million damage with like, the 2 basic totems. Like if I have this with like 0 rage, no war chief, no berserk, I have like 5 million base damage. And then my life is at 4k. It could be a little bit higher, but I didn't get as much life as I wanted on my gear. And then my suppression right now is 100, which is really good. My armor is like 39k. Which is really good, and I've been trying to put on some armor tattoos as well to get that armor, in addition to evasion rating tattoos, which also increases my armor because I'm evasion iron reflexes here. So yeah, the build's been going pretty good. I think my stats are like okay. The 100% spell suppression makes a big difference, but yeah, I'll show this character off in Uber Elder, see how easy fights like this feel for this character. I'm also going to pop my Worm Flask at the start to get some rage. Alright, let's go. So yeah, I'm not really scared of any of these things. I have 40k armor. I also have a lot of Taken As and 100% spell suppression. So like those things make bosses like this really easy. And of course, with all my taken as and armor, it's also pretty straightforward to sustain trauma with Slayer's Overleach mechanic. So I found that I can go up to like 25 stacks of trauma with the build right now, which I think is like pretty okay. Gotta keep an eye on where Shaper is. I also got a tattoo for melee strike range, which I did not expect to get, but that's been pretty good as well. Melee strike range always feels good on Boneshatter, or strike builds in general. I also gotta use my Worm Flask to get rage. Gotta dodge the balls though. Oh, I forgot to use my Warlord's Mark. I should probably use Berserk in this fight also. I should probably weapon swap to get that or something. Wow. Yeah, my bad. Like, even if you mess up on this build and walk into like 2 balls, I'm pretty sure I can tank them between the Overleach and the Spell Suppression. So yeah, feels very comfy to do content like this on this build. Although obviously I should try to play better. Okay, so yeah, just run circles, try to do the damage. 55 rage. I really should use Berserk. I don't know why I have that off right now. If I had enough APM, I could probably put it on mid-fight. I'm taking a little bit more damage than I would like. Dodge slam. Oh, get out of there. Molten Shell. Alright. The easiest way to dodge is to run circles around Shaper. Wow, that was a little risky. Alright. Got portals again. Yeah, the build's been pretty good. I've done a lot of pretty good content with this build, so I'm happy about it. It is a little bit squishy if you want to like do like mindless expedition or like mindless altar farming. So like I have been like personally stuck at like 95, which is obviously not great, but you know, it's good enough. The damage feels pretty good. So yeah. I think I failed my challenge. There's like a challenge to kill Elder like 10 seconds after killing Shaper. I'm pretty sure I missed it. But yeah. Like, as you can see, I messed up a couple times here and it was still totally okay. So yeah. Yeah, the thing I was trying to do was this one. You're supposed to defeat Elder within 10 seconds of defeating Shaper. I did not do that. But yeah, cool. No Watcher's Eye. Amazing. Other than that, looks pretty good to me. Mark of the Shaper. But yeah, that's basically how the build does in endgame content. Like, as you see, I messed up a lot and I ran into like way more shit than I should have, but it was still totally okay. So yeah, build's pretty good. I also didn't even have Berserk, which I totally should have had that in there. Yeah, so it's basically the final update of the build. Most of this is like the same as before. I just have some amethyst rings with like life and res. This one has minus cost, fizz damage. This one has like attack speed. It helps a little bit to get chaos res. And then I had this chest that I crafted on like day 2 that I got pretty lucky on. I just spammed Essence of Insanity until I got Spell Suppression, which I got on the first one. And then I did Suffix Cannot Be Changed Scour, and then block life, double Exalt Slam, craft Gravicius mod. And then I tried to get some Eldritch Implicits, and I messed up, and I did not get a good Searing Exarch 1. Like, imagine if this build had like 10% increased aura effect, it'd be like even better. But yeah, I ran out of currency, so it feels bad. And my gloves is just this. It's just suppression, attack speed, life, damage. And the suppression implicit is not ideal. I wish it was impale, but it helps me cap suppression, so it's fine. And then I got Intimidate as well. It's not ideal that I have Intimidate. Ideally, I have +1 strike. And then I get like Intimidate here, which is like nearby enemies are intimidated when you have Rage, which is like always going to be up. So that's really good. And then my boot is just action speed implicit, of course. The Eater one doesn't really matter. And then life, movement speed, suppression, reduced effective shock chill. And the way I'm getting ailment immunity is I'm using Garacon for 60% reduced effect. And then the boots for 39, so it's like 99% reduced effective shock. And then I have like 50% reduced effective chill from Brian King. And then, so I have like total, what is this, 89% reduced effective chill. And then I have freeze immune from Brian King. The only ailments I kind of get messed up by is like ignite and poison. But I'm also kind of offsetting them by being a slayer. Like I wish I had more chaos res. But yeah, the overleech definitely helps out with mitigating poison and bleed, so that's good. And then my belt is just life and res. I wish I had armor on this, but I kind of gave up crafting like a Stygian Vise because I just ran out of essences. I probably could upgrade this if I wanted to with a Stygian Vise and get like 300 evasion armor. It's kind of really bad that I don't have that actually. But yeah, I mean, it's good enough for now. Because I also want to save for my next build. And my amulet's like pretty okay. I basically did harvest, reforge, fizz until I got the +1, and it turned out to be like decent enough, so I just crafted forceful skewering and just called it a day. And the helmets, I got really lucky. I actually picked up like a helmet on the ground, like with these 5 mods on it. It had tier 2 accuracy, T1 res, T1 life, and then also it had the Corel mod unveil, so I got 10% taken as. And then I got the implicit for more taken as and recoup. And then I crafted on AoE gems and I put my auras in there. So I have like +2 determ, +2 pride, +2 war banner, and then like +1 frostblink because, you know, I couldn't figure out another one to go in there. So yeah, I got +1 gems from the amulet and then +1 from the helmet, so that's really good. And my weapon is actually pretty bad. It doesn't even have hybrid. It's tier 2 attack speed, tier 2 flat, crafted fizz impale. It doesn't even have hybrid. It's like a pretty bad weapon actually, but crafting axes in SSF is a big pain, so I have not been able to get one better in 1 week because crafting in SSF is just a little pain champ, to be honest, but what can we do, right? And this is my tree that I ended up with. With regard to the tattoos, I have been using evasion rating tattoos and armor tattoos. And that has definitely helped getting my armor to a good level with iron reflexes. And I've also got one for melee strike range, which has been cool as well. It doesn't really make that big of a difference, but, you know, it's cool. And then most of this is pretty standard, you know, it's a pretty standard pathing. My impale chance is pretty decent. It's at 90%. I wish I had suppression cap without this implicit, because then I could get impale chance implicit on this. But in order to get suppression cap, I have to have this. So that's like a little bit suboptimal there. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's like impale, right? And then it's like life, and it's like armor. I know, I should probably respec this node to like destroy. And then I have +1 strike here with melee splash. Call to arms for ancestral cry. I have some fizz overwhelm here with max fizz damage. And here I'm getting a 60% armor because of this weapon. And then here, yeah. And then, you know, my axe masteries are rage on hit and destroy. I have the 2 leech wheels, of course, because I'm Slayer, with instant leech and increased maximum total leech. Panopticon, so I can have damage with lingering buff effects. And I also took cloth and chain just so I could cap res and also scale my armor evasion a little bit more. You probably don't want to take this in the end game, but like I needed it to cap res, so whatever, it's not that bad. I anointed forceful skewering, and then because I dropped this helmet that had like so much good stuff, like I ended up taking like another different pathing to cap my suppress. So I actually did not go here at all. Like usually you're supposed to go here, but I found it actually better in my case to go up here. So like instead of going here, I went up here and I got 8% here, and then I got like 13% here, in addition to 9% movement speed. Life wheel, And then I actually took this, which gives me accuracy and attack speed, which I actually needed on my build. So like my accuracy is like very tight right now, right? So like, yeah, getting this helped me cap accuracy while also scaling attack speed, which is I think better than going to Weathered Hunter, which is what I usually do. And then of course, since I was already here, I ended up going here and just pathing to Inveterate because it was like so good. Like you get 8%, 8%, 8%, 15%, right? That's a total of like what, 24 and 15. It's like 39% suppress on one wheel. So yeah, I found this pathing to be like really efficient for my build. I mean, if I had like better gear, I would probably have more suppress on my glove. And then I could like anoint Inveterate or something, get impale implicit on the glove. Or I could unveil bigger impale on my weapon. Or I could have like more accuracy on my rings. Because if I had more accuracy on my rings, I would not need to do this pathing. So yeah. But like, you know, I kind of just used what I had. I kind of just like worked with what I dropped and what I crafted. So yeah, we basically ended up with a character like this. And then yeah, if we put it in path of building, oh my gosh, I'm trying to find the path of building app. That's embarrassing. Okay. Wait, I'm launching Path of Exile. What a shit show of a video. Not a furry, guys! Not a furry! Alright, so yeah. This is basically the build that I'm running with. I think I actually made no improvements since the last time I made a video, which is amazing. Wait, let me see if I can just import my items actually from my character. So let's import the items and skills only. And the tree, I'm pretty sure, is the exact same. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have, yeah, 6-link Boneshatter. I don't even have a 2120 Boneshatter. My build is like super suboptimal, but it's like good enough. See, I'll clear these out. See how we have a 6-link Boneshatter here. And I have Blood Rage, which I turned out. It turns out I was able to run Blood Rage just like all the time. So we have that on. Molten Shell, let's take it off. This is fine. Let's take off the Val War Chief. I'll take off the Berserk. Termination, Frostblink, Warband Pride. I'm also going to put in Warlord's Mark to use with the Worm Flask. Just as like a situational thing. And let's add that in there as well. What is it called? Writhing Jar. Yeah, I just popped that for bosses to get the Slayer bonuses from Ascendancy. So yeah, let's put that in there as an optional item. Flasks are off. And let's put the totems in the full DPS as well, because a lot of the times you get them on. So we'll turn these on. And then here it's set to Guardian with Brine King, Garcon, Endurance, Charge, Onslaught, Fortify, 1 Rage for PoE purposes. I can also put this at 55, but kind of inflates it a little bit. Let's put it at 1. Melee distance, Intimidate, Maximum Pride's basically it. Yeah. Well, if I really wanted to cheese my DPS and like assume I have like Worm Flask on, I could like turn this on, you know, and it's like, wait, not this one. Have you killed recently? Yes, that increases my damage, but it's whatever. So yeah, this is the build. It's not the most optimal build ever, but I think it's good enough for me. Like, if I'm able to like kill Uber Elder with like a couple of mistakes, you know, that's good enough for me. I do wish the build had more survivability in maps though. I feel like if I'm doing a normal map, I'm fine, but then like if I was trying to like juice altars or like if I was trying to like do expedition and like get maximum, you know, stuff from it, I feel like every couple maps I would die, which is okay for softcore because the damage is like pretty good and the gear is like pretty basic. But yeah, I got stuck at level 95, but part of that is probably just my own lack of skill rather than like the build itself. So like, yeah, I'll put this in the description of the video. That's basically the final update for this build. I'd say it basically met my expectations. Like, you know, of course, a couple things could be better, but this is like good enough for me. You know, like I really wish I got like 10% increased aura effect as the red implicit on my body, for example, but whatever. You know, it's good enough for me. Next build, I'll probably try to roll a tornado shot Deadeye. I'm still trying to like theory craft a version that I can make with like some secret tech. But yeah, I'll probably try to roll a tornado shot Deadeye or something. Probably play that on stream if anyone wants to come check it out. I try to keep the streams, you know, chill. Yeah, I guess that's basically the end of the video. Long story short, the build basically met my expectations, and you know, that's what it is. Okay, Luna, would you like to say goodbye to YouTube? We're done with the video.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See you later, losers. See you next time when I grace you with my presence.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, if you wanna, it feels so weird to like plug my Twitch because I don't stream like that often, and I try to keep them like really chill. But yeah, if you wanna stop by, I have a Twitch channel now. I do some weird shit show stream where it's me and Luna, which is my AI VTuber / stream companion / Twitch bot, and she kind of just like sits there and says random shit while I play PoE. It's kind of a shit show. But yeah, I don't, yeah, goodbye everyone.